The Untold History of the Surma Tribe, a story of strength and tradition. In the heart of Africa, hidden between the rolling hills and wild rivers of Ethiopia's Nile Valley, lies a world untouched by time. Here, where the land breathes history and the earth tells stories of old, the Surma people have lived for centuries. They are warriors, artists, and guardians of an ancient tradition, one that has survived against all odds. Yet, their story remains untold to many. A story of migration, resilience, beauty, and battle. This is the untold history of the Surma tribe, a story of strength and tradition. Long before the world knew them as the Surma, they were wanderers, nomads moving southward from the Nile Valley in search of greener pastures. They followed the rhythm of the rivers, chasing the heartbeat of the land. For generations, they journeyed through what is now Sudan and Ethiopia, navigating vast savannas and dense forests. Some would settle along the way, but others, those who would become the Surma, pushed further, drawn by the promise of fertile lands and water for their sacred cattle. To the Surma, cattle are not just livestock. They are the foundation of life. A man's wealth is not measured in gold or silver, but in the number of cows he owns. They provide milk, status, and even determine marriage prospects. To harm a man's cattle is to insult his soul. But life in the Nile Valley was not without struggle. Rival tribes, harsh climates, and the encroaching presence of outsiders would test their strength in the years to come. Among the Surma, strength is not just a virtue, it is a necessity. And nothing proves a warrior's strength like the Donga, the sacred stick fight. It is not a simple duel. It is a test of endurance, skill, and honor. Young men fight not for bloodshed but for respect. A well-fought victory can bring glory, admiration, and even the right to choose a bride. The fight is brutal. The strikes leave scars. But for the Surma, pain is temporary. Glory lasts forever. To win in Donga is to stand among men as an equal, to be seen, to be heard. It is a rite of passage, a tradition unshaken by time. To the untrained eye, these paintings may seem like mere decoration. But to the Surma, they are a language, one spoken in symbols and lines, telling stories of love, war, and beauty. Every stroke has meaning. Every design has a purpose. Some patterns bring luck in battle. Others attract potential suitors. In a land without mirrors, a Surma woman knows she is beautiful not by reflection, but by tradition. And then there are the lip plates, a practice that has puzzled and fascinated outsiders for centuries. A girl's lower lip is pierced at puberty and, over time, stretched to accommodate a plate, some as large as 12 inches in diameter. To the Surma, this is not suffering. It is honor. It is beauty. It is a symbol of identity that has endured for generations. But the world outside does not always understand. The modern world is creeping in, bringing roads, tourists, and policies that threaten the Surma way of life. The Ethiopian government has declared the Nile Valley a site for agricultural development. Land that once belonged to the Surma is now being seized for sugar plantations and conservation projects. For the first time, their fight is not against rival tribes, but against faceless corporations and government officials. Their cattle are disappearing. Their rivers are drying. Their children are being pushed into a world they do not recognize. The Donga is being outlawed. The lip plates are fading. And the question lingers, can the Surma survive modernity without losing their soul? Yet, despite the challenges, the Surma endure. Their traditions, though tested, still live in the valleys they call home. The young men still paint their body for battle. The women still wear their lip plates with pride. The elders still tell the old stories under the shade of ancient trees. And so, the Surma remain a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, to the power of tradition, and to the beauty of a culture that refuses to be for. As long as the rivers flow and the cattle roam, the Surma will stand. Their history is not just a thing of the past. It is a living, breathing story of survival. And now, you know their story. But what will the future hold? Only time will tell. If this story moved you, share it. Keep their history alive. Subscribe for more untold histories from around the world. Until next time, keep the flames of knowledge burning.